Hi friends! Several people have asked me recently if I'm still running. Well, I'm not logging as many miles as I was there for a while, but I still hit the trail regularly and I run about 15 miles a week. I hope the question was because I haven't mentioned it recently and not because I'm getting thick around the middle. I was on the TJ Evans Trail near Alexandria recently, and I passed an old rundown house. The paint is peeling, the windows are broken, part of the roof is collapsed, the interior walls have all been knocked down. It's a mess. And I thought to myself, I wonder if there's anything about that house worth saving. Then a voice, like that of a host of an HGTV show, popped into my mind and said, "The foundation is good. That's worth saving." Then the voice, like that of the Holy Spirit, popped into my head and said, "You know, the same is true for you." The condition of our life may not be as dramatically dilapidated as that old house. But we have some rough edges. We have some relationships that are falling apart or barely holding together. We have some attitudes that expose our brokenness, some disappointments that eat away at our contentment, some failures that erode our sense of purpose, some flaws that make us question our value. Are we worth saving? The answer is always a resounding yes, because your foundation is good. Jesus is our foundation. He is the cornerstone, the solid rock upon which we build both our personal and our communal life. The Apostle Paul writes in his letter to the Ephesians, "So then, you are no longer strangers and aliens, but you are fellow citizens with the saints and also members of the household of God, built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, with Christ himself as the cornerstone. In him, the whole structure is joined together and grows into a holy temple in the Lord, in whom you also are built together spiritually into a dwelling place for God." The Apostle Peter writes something similar in his first letter. "Come to him," that is Jesus, "a living stone, though rejected by mortals, yet chosen and precious in God's sight. And like living stones, let yourselves be built into a spiritual house, to be a royal priesthood, to offer spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ." We are built into the dwelling place of God and into a spiritual house for the people of God, not because we are so great, but because our foundation is. Jesus makes us worth saving, no matter the condition of our life. Now, we do have a role to play. We choose the foundation upon which to build our life. Peter goes on to write, "This honor of being built into a spiritual house is for you who believe. But for those who do not believe, the stone that the builders rejected has become the very head of the corner." When we choose to build our life on Jesus, the foundation is solid. Even if we make other bad choices, even if circumstances knock us down, even if our life is falling apart, we are always worth saving because our foundation is good. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again next week.